Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new here, you should definitely subscribe to my channel because I post new videos every single week. Today I'm going to be sharing with you my goals for 2020. I thought this would be a really good idea for a video because I want to have this to look back on for myself, and I want to see if I can achieve all of these goals. And secondly, I just want to help some of you out. Like, I want to inspire you. Maybe I'll inspire you with some of my goals and you can make those some goals for yourself. So I just wanted to share them with you. I wish I did this last year so I could look back on it like now and see if I accomplished everything. I honestly didn't even like make any goals for this year, which I kind of am like disappointed about because I used to do that and then I kind of just like, I wasn't reaching my goals, and so I kind of was just like, all right, screw this, like I don't want to do this anymore because then I just feel bad about myself. But I'm gonna be doing this from now on because I really want to try my best to achieve all of these goals that I have. Even if I don't achieve them, I just want to be able to say that I tried my best to do them. I wrote a list of all of my goals for the year 2020, which is so weird to say. Like, it's just weird not having the year end in like a teen, like 2019, 2018, and so on. Like, it's just weird saying 2020. Wrote them all down on a piece of paper because I thought that would be more like classic than just writing them in my phone. So yeah, I'm just gonna go through the list and I hope some of these inspire you guys to make some goals for the next year and see if you achieve them. So I'm gonna start with the first one, which is spend more time with my friends, because this year I honestly was just so involved in what I was doing. Like, I was working a lot and I honestly just kind of like didn't make time for my friends, which makes me really sad because I don't want to be that friend who just like doesn't make time at all. And it honestly, it's not because I didn't want to hang out with them. I just feel like a lot has happened this year and it kind of made me a little bit depressed and anxious. So I kind of just like shut myself out for a little bit and I didn't want to go out with my friends as much. And I've seen this like on Twitter everywhere saying that like 2019 was probably like the worst year for everybody, which I'm not gonna say it's like the worst year, but it has been a rough year. Like, it hasn't been the greatest out of the past ones, and I don't know why. It's just kind of weird how everybody is just not having the greatest year, but whatever, it's okay. I just kind of like shut myself out a little bit, and I'm not very proud of that because I hate like running away from my problems. I hate just shutting myself out and not doing anything about it. That's something else I need to work on, is just like facing my problems, but I'll get to that. So my first goal is to hang out with my friends way more and make so much time for them. So the next thing that I have written down is learn to say no. I have an extremely hard time saying no because a problem that I have is I just feel bad, which I don't even like need a I won't even have a reason to feel bad, but a part of me is just like, oh, if I say no, I'm gonna upset this person. Like, say a friend asks me to go out but I need to get something done, I will just have like the hardest time saying no, like I need to get this done, can we hang out another time, blah blah blah. Growing up, I would always say yes to everything even if I didn't want to do something because I just feel like people would get mad at me if I said no. I really need to learn to like stand my ground and say no to things that I don't want to do. The next goal that I have is worry about now and not the future. I have a terrible habit of always getting anxiety and getting anxious over the future and like what my life is gonna be like. Just anything, even the next day I will like worry about something and I'll think about it over and over and over again. It just wastes so much of your time and consumes so much energy. You just get yourself all worked up. Like, I would always be worried about everything, like a big test, which is normal, but I would just like worry about it so much that I would like feel sick to my stomach. That's just not how I want to live my life. Like, I don't want to worry about the future because whatever happens happens, and I always believe that God has a plan and I just need to learn to accept things the way that they are. Okay, this next one I'm really scared about because I've never been good at this, and that is save my money better. I have always been a big spender. Ever since I got a job when I was 14 at a grocery store, I just love spending money. Like, I would get my paycheck and just spend it all and go to the mall with my friends. It's just a really bad habit. Like, that's why I need to make bank when I'm older so I can buy the things that I want. But I've just always been really bad at saving money. Just all these things that I love, I have a really hard time like being like, I don't need that. I mean, I know I can do better with saving my money. It's really, really hard. My next goal that I have is form your best body and eat clean. I am so beyond excited to just eat clean this year. I've been so good lately. Like, I've been eating healthy. I've been really good at knowing what I'm putting into my body, and I'm still gonna eat like junk food and stuff. I just need to learn to eat things in moderation, and I'm trying to follow the 80-20 rule, which is like you eat healthy 80% of the time, then that rest of the 20% is like you can basically just veg and eat the things you want. So what I've been doing is like Monday through Friday, I have been eating healthy meals. I'll have like my Hu chocolate for dessert, or like, because I need something sweet, so I'll usually have that after dinner. And then on the weekends I'm just kind of like eating whatever, like I'll have a piece of cake, I'll have a brownie, whatever. The next goal that I have is traveling. Traveling will always be one of my goals. I just fell in love with traveling ever since I met Zach. He is the first person I ever went on a trip alone with, like just me and a different person, and we went to California, and I've always wanted to go to California. Like my whole life I've always wanted to go there. I went there and it was just so surreal to me. Like, it was so cool, like wanting to go somewhere for so long and just finally going on my own. I absolutely love traveling. I just think it's so exciting. So this year I went to California. Well, that was like that was in the summer of last year, but I kind of count it as this year. So I went to California, I went to Hawaii, and I went to Italy. Those were 3 amazing places. Hawaii was probably my favorite. So I'm really, really hoping that I can travel this year. Another goal that I have is to reach 600/700, maybe 1,000 subscribers. I have had this channel since 2015. I was a sophomore in high school. I've just always loved YouTube. Like, if you have been watching my videos for a while, you should know that YouTube is my literal dream and my passion. I just have always fell in love with making videos and editing. I just love it so much. Reaching more subscribers and viewers just make me really happy, because then I know that people actually like the content that I'm putting out, and it just makes me happy. Like, I feel like viewers are like my friends, and people who just like leave comments and stuff, like, I love it. It's just so fun for me. So I'm really hoping to build my audience this year. The next goal that I have is to move. I've talked about this before on my channel, but where I currently live is not the best situation there is. Me and my mom are actually looking at a place. We are really hoping that that works out. This year I just really need to like evolve from this environment that I'm in, because it's just not ideal for me, and it's just not something that I want to be in at all. It would be like a dream of mine to have my own apartment, but I don't know if I could do that this year. Maybe in like 2-3 years I would be able to do that. My goal is to just move from this place that I'm in right now, because it's just not what I want at all. It would just make my life so much better if I just didn't live in this environment that I'm in right now. Yeah, that's pretty much all I'm gonna say about that. Next, I have take more pictures. I actually think that like a couple years ago, this was one of my goals. I just love pictures. I love looking back on it and seeing how I changed, and just like my life has changed, and I just really want to just take more pictures so I can just look back at them, because I love looking back at pictures. It's like one of my favorite things to do, especially like my Nana has like 5 million scrapbooks, and I always look through them because it just makes me so happy just to see little pictures of me and my brothers when we were younger, and it just makes me really happy, which goes along with my next goal, which is be consistent with my Instagram. Personally, I think Instagram is like a form of art, because I just love looking at something and having it be like really aesthetically pleasing to me. So that is something that I really want to focus on this year, is my Instagram, which might sound stupid to some people. Social media is part of what I want to do in my life. I love taking pictures, and I like posting them and looking at them for myself. Like, I don't even care if nobody else likes them. I just like having, it's almost like a portfolio to me. I really want to make my Instagram just like really pretty and nice, and I just want to take like so many pictures. So my last goal that I want to share with you guys is put yourself first. I have a really hard time doing this. I've always just put other people before me. That's a good thing. I mean, it's not so bad to put people before yourself, but it also has come to the point where sometimes I just like don't even think about what I want to do. That's just not good. I really want to focus on putting myself first this year, knowing what I want and how to respond to the things I don't want to do. I think I kind of like picked this up from my mom, because my mom is like the most selfless person I've ever met in my life. She always puts others first and she does everything for everybody else, and then she focuses on herself, which I adore about her, but I just really wish that she would like relax and think about herself for once in a while, you know? I've seen her like so stressed out sometimes. I just really don't want that for her, and I don't want that for myself. What I'm going to teach myself this year is just to put myself first and think about me. Yeah, those are all of my goals for this year. I didn't want to go overboard because I didn't want to overwhelm myself with a bunch of different new things. I'm really excited to look back on this video next year and see what I have accomplished. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope it inspires you, and I hope I gave you some ideas for some goals that you might want to create for yourself. And thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and like this video, and I will see you next time. Bye!